I use a phone and this is Sync ADS turned off. As you can see, I'm able to see the enemy players a lot better. They appear bigger on my screen and hitting them feels a lot easier. The opposite is Sync ADS turned on. The gun stays stable and the recoil is manageable. The problem, enemies appear small. You see, most of us play on a phone and there are ways we can set our game that makes our gameplay better. In today's video, I will give you 4 best settings and tips for phone players in COD Mobile. So the first tip is do not use sync. I know a lot of people will come for me. Hell, I might even get cancelled for this. But look, I only care about improving your gameplay for you. And that is if you are a pro or just a regular casual gamer. Sync ADS FOV makes sure your scope never zooms in when you aim. When you turn it off, your scope starts to zoom in again. On makes it harder to hit targets on the phone, but it gives you a stable aim. However, you can still turn it off and achieve a stable aim if you use the right sensitivity, and that is your ADS sensitivity. You'll have to reduce it. For me, after turning off Sync ADS, I took it from 105 down to 75. That's a reduction of 30 points. So if I turn on the sync, I increase it again by 30. Now, if you decide to turn off Sync ADS, or turn it on, just use the same pattern on yours and you should be good either way. Next is to use low sense plus distance acceleration. Phones are smaller compared to iPads and tablets, so this means you have less space to work with, forcing you to use higher sensitivity if you want to move fast, aim fast, or react fast. But you really do not have to do that. You can choose to use speed acceleration or distance acceleration. I recommend distance, and yes, I know I promised to make a how to master distance acceleration video. I already have, and it will go live next week, so stay tuned. For now, just know you can use distance acceleration because it lets you use low sensitivity for a stickier aim and then higher acceleration value for quicker reactions and fast movement. Here's my sensitivity code for distance acceleration. Feel free to try it out. Next is to stick to 4 fingers. Phones are small, so you do not want to overcrowd your screen with too many fingers, so use a maximum of 4 fingers. It is the most optimal as it offers very good comfort and is generally better for aiming. It is easier to learn and even most professionals use 4 fingers. Just remember to set it up in a way where your fingers lie in a natural resting position. No unnecessary bending or twisting. Just resting position. Next is to use the highest frame rate to reduce lag. Most phones are not built to handle intense gaming sessions, so you need to use the right graphics settings to minimize lag. Go to your graphics and audio settings. Select the highest frame rate option. Mine has Ultra, so I choose Ultra. I play on medium graphics and still use Ultra, but that would make my phone heat up more, so I can decide to stick to low graphics and Ultra frame rate. This means less lag for me and I can get smooth gameplays. However, if you still struggle with lag, go ahead and download LagoFast. It's a game booster that can boost your phone's memory, therefore reducing lag as you play COD Mobile. LagoFast also reduces ping spikes by keeping your connection with the servers stable and consistent. Phone players will find this useful. You can try LagoFast out for free by using my code MOND. When you type in the code in the search bar and hit enter, you get a full day of premium features, so you can test it out before you actually decide to go for a paid plan. So that is everything I have for you guys. These are settings that will improve the way you play COD Mobile on your phone. Good luck.